We're going to look at this animal's carcass data. So we're going to use the ultrasound machine to look inside the animal. Think of it as a Christmas present. So the animal itself is the present, and the meat that we're getting to eat is the gift that's inside. And so we're using ultrasound to look inside the present at the gift without actually having to unwrap the present. So we've shaved and put just regular vegetable oil on. That's used as a coupling for the ultrasound waves to travel through. And so we want all that oil to get worked into the hair to get rid of all the air pockets in between those follicles. This first image that we're going to look at again is the rump fat. So it's just another fat measurement that we take. And then that's going to show the fat cover on the rump. Now we're going to look at ribeye area, or how big the steak is going to be. So we're going to palpate the 13th rib, go right in front of that. So we're in between the 12th and the 13th rib. This is where the plant is going to rig the carcass to take their measurements. So we want to take the measurements in the same location. So again, just regular vegetable oil. I'm going to run a bead down that between those ribs, the intercostals. And then this is our standoff. So this is a linear probe from the ultrasound machine, and so you can tell that it's straight. And when you look at the animal, the image that we want to take is has a curvature, and so the standoff is used to decrease the air that's in between there by forming that shape of the contour of the body. All right, so this image shows the ribeye area. So this is the skin layer, fat depth, and then this is the ribeye. Comes down, back up and around. That's the acorn fat. Traces around down to the bottom, and then rounds out right there. So that's the ribeye area. So we can measure, get a quantitative measurement of that ribeye area without actually harvesting the animal. The ribeye area correlates to the yield grade. So the bigger the muscle, the bigger the ribeye, the more meat that animal is going to produce. The next image is going to look at the PFATs, percent intramuscular fat, or that marbling inside the muscle. We're going to palpate that 13th rib, and that's where we're going to put our probe up here. And we're going to scroll down to get rid of the fat lines. So this image is showing the percent intermuscular fat. Again, so the skin up here, fat line, and then we have the 11th, 12th, and 13th rib top. And so the computer will put a box in between that 12th and 13th rib, and it'll pick up all of the white gray pixelation in there. And so the snowier that is, the more intermuscular fat, the higher the percent, and this correlates to a quality grade. So we can measure, get again, a quantitative measurement and correlate that to a quality grade, prime, choice, select, standard. Again, so the box, the computer will pick up all that white and gray pixelations even more than we can see with the naked eye.